guess when I write from the perspective that I'd rather be respected than liked. So I figured what I do here as we say hi and slide into the new year is give you a quick start, a kickstart, because I'm not sure what pain you're facing, but maybe the scribes that I'm translating can provide you some motivation. So here goes. Now, life is always going to have its share of weirdos. So if you want to hit success's lotto, there's simply some rules you have to follow. And here's the one I love the most. If you're worried about haters aiming into the clouds to shoot your dreams down, don't speak them out loud. Don't boast. Move in silence. These are critical steps. Never let them know your every move. You're not a GPS. Keep them guessing. And any questions, kept to a minimum at best. Because when it comes to raps or rhyming or singing or just plain grinding, there will always be a stray hater in your finest. There will always be critics. Now, if you can't stomach that or become one with that, you're in the wrong business. If you can't learn to take care of your star player and never mind them, you'll never be a star player. You'll always trail right behind them. Now, my boy G4Double used to tell me, don't dream, do. And so naturally, you actually ask me, what does this mean to you? Two things. It means having a chance is worthless if you don't have a plan. Simply put, if you lust for it, then what are you willing to give up for it? Because I said in a previous piece, there's no time to sleep when you're trying to be elite. Life's going to give you more downs than ups. It's tough, but no one is going to feel you just because you feel down on your luck. So be cut from leather, not polyester. Put it this way. You either toughen up and grow some nuts or deal with the pitfalls of it all by you not having a set of balls. Either get used to the taste of your own blood, tears, and sweat, or you can expect nothing less than your laziness and fears singing a duet. Get used to the taste of your own tears or you'll stay where you are for years. Stay prepared. Never underplan. Stay pitching forward. Never underhand. Because in this profession, you better learn what they check for at inspection. If they already put on the hat of hate to smash, bash, and trash your day, you better start being prepared. Take your stance. Because you can bet they'll have a hateful dress for evening wear. And they're going to ask you to dance. But your happiness lies in your own hands. So keep the key and don't make copies for nobody. Sometimes you got to walk through the weeds to get to the flowers in your field of dreams. And yeah, sometimes collateral damage comes when we're chasing what we're trying to become. But it can be done if you want to call yourself a champion. Just don't forget that acknowledgement will always come with its share of politics. But look at the upside, because there is a plus side. If you're willing to learn the grim art of learning to swim with sharks, never letting anyone or anything give you a dim heart, then I'd say you got yourself a pretty good head start as a rule of thumb, son. Because in this game, you either get ate up by wolves or you become one. But you got to grind first. Be stingy with your time first, because being lazy and stagnant just isn't going to get it to happen. That's ambitious entrapment, and that's not the way the mind works. Watch your thoughts. Because having an idle mind is synonymous with doing nothing with your idle time. Why can't you see that for yourself? It's like your goals are nearsighted. And this isn't to make you feel slighted, but how could you think that that thought was possible? Keep your thoughts clean and keep hustling till your obstacles become comical. How do you think your favorite artist became the target to be your favorite artist? You don't need anyone's approval, so don't let them move you. Stand right here, shoulders back. They're haters. This is how they're supposed to act. You just got to be able to take it. It takes a lot of time and effort. But if you don't want to grind and effort, your failure's to be expected. So when the pain from the rain comes, find a way to sit through it. Figure out a game plan in your mind and commit to it. And if anybody sees you sweat thinking they found your weakness, never admit to it. Don't do too much talking with your mouth. Let your gift do it. And just rely on your own faith to help you sift through it. Stay boxing against these haters in formation. That's my definition of a punchline when it's crunch time. Stay hungry like you've been waiting for hours in the lunch line. Don't worry about the voices in your head. Put a hush to it. You must do it. Because if you're not willing to go harder and farther, putting your heart in this, putting in the overtime and keeping an open mind regardless at all costs, why bother? You've already lost. I told you before. I told you before to ignore whatever they're scheming up, because people with the right preparation don't even need to believe in luck. They just wait for the right opportunity. Remember, the turtle eventually caught up to and beat that rabbit. And they say if you do something over and over again long enough on repeat, it will eventually form a habit. So if you want something bad enough, keep at it. Go grab it. You'll eventually have it, whatever status. It will become imminent because you put so much into it. And it should be worth mentioning that sooner or later, you'll get someone's favor. Someone will be feeling your sentiments enough to call you their favorite. Just remember, sometimes the potential you see in yourself isn't always going to be seen by someone else. And I know me saying that hurts you, but sometimes you're the only person you need to prove your own worth to. Me saying that statement hurts me because I've went through it and I've been through it. My closest family and friends don't even watch me, but you'd be a fool if you think I'm gonna let that stop me. So what I want you to do before this poem's expired is to use this here as a solution if you're looking for a New Year's resolution to get inspired. And if what they say is true, as hard as you may be working, somewhere in this world you're still being outworked 10 times harder by another person right now. But if that makes you want to complain, I suggest you pipe down. Visualize your own success into the right now. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. That statement worked for me. I heard its urgency, and it'll work for you too. It's why they say, be careful what you wish for. Because if you're patient, you just might awaken to your dream that's come true. Remember, be motivated so you can be remembered.